want to tell y'all a little story. And really briefly, I want to tell you my story because many of the people you see out here can relate to it. I grew up right there where they're doing construction at. That's the Dunbar Village Housing Projects. And that's why I was raised by my grandmother, all right? Mind you, my grandmother was an alcoholic because my mother struggled with drug addiction at the time and my father wasn't involved in my life. The only role models I had growing up were my older brothers, and both of them dropped out of school to sell drugs because that's all they knew. My grandmother had 7 children, and 7 out of 7 of her children either had a drug addiction or alcohol addiction. All of them. So there was no rich uncle, there was no positive male influence in my family. So you just naturally follow in the footsteps of your family members. And that's what I did until I had people come and grab me and show me there was a better way. So our mission as a community, and I consider every person here an inner city innovator. If you want to see positive transformation happen in the inner city of West Palm Beach, then you are an inner city innovator. You are. See, my dream is everywhere that you see a dope dealer, on the corner standing next to him, you see a hope dealer. Someone there dealing hope and speaking life to those children. You see those children? They don't have a chance unless we offer them one. These children don't have a chance unless we give them one. See, I always tell people that we are the solution to the problems we face as a community. We are the solution, all right? Now, if you're a Christian, I'm a Christian. When I read in the Bible where Jesus says that you are the salt of the earth and the light of the world. You are meant to preserve good in your society. You are meant to be a light in the midst of darkness. You are. Him and in you. So when I say that you are the solution to the problems you face as a community, I mean it. You are. I'm nobody. Everything that you've seen me do over the last couple of years is nothing compared to what we can do together. I'm just one person. And I love my community. Every person you see on these corners, every child you see walk by, I consider an older brother or a younger brother, a sister, a mother. Because that's the way I was raised to look at my community. And until we start to think like that, until we put the unity back in community, nothing's gonna change. See, here's what has happened in our country, especially in our community. Black lives have become cheap. They've become cheap. Where we can go a whole summer and watch our brothers and sisters be gunned down repeatedly and we remain unmoved. See, we have to be the ones to put a premium on black lives. We have to be the ones to put a premium on the lives of our young brothers and sisters and say enough is enough. See, most of the reasons the young men die around here are over nothing. Nothing in the grand scheme of things. Absolutely nothing. See, a young man that goes to jail can get out and turn his life around. My cousin Terry Young did that. My fellow innovator Brandon did that. And so many others did that. A man can go to jail, get out, and turn his life around. But a man cannot get killed, climb up out of the grave, and turn his life around. We have to put an end to it. There are some things we can't help and some things we can. The killing of our young brothers and sisters, it's over. It's over. It's done. And I proclaim to you today a new summer for our community. A new summer. Our summers will no longer be filled with gun violence and murder. Our summers will be filled with peace and priorities. You can ask any one of these guys, you've accomplished something if you made it through the summer. You've accomplished something if you make it through the summer. What kind of accomplishment is that? It ends today because a new day starts for our community. Now our mission statement, the mission statement of Inner City Innovators is to provide indigenous leadership and innovative yet collaborative solutions to the problems facing the inner city. Indigenous, because I believe that the only way this community is going to change is from the inside out. When God changes a man, he does it from the inside out. Any change that's going to happen is going to have to come from the inside out. We who live in this community are going to have to lead the change in this community. So indigenous leadership, innovative yet collaborative solutions. The old ways don't work. We got a new breed of young people in our streets. And how much of a shame it is if Google and Apple are more innovative and creative creating gadgets than we are at engaging our young people. It's a travesty. These are human lives we are talking about. Collaborative solutions, because we can't do it alone. Me, Brandon, Turk, Ronnie, we can't do this alone. We need our city leaders. We need our commissioners. We need Kevin Jones. We need everyone here today to play their part. That's the only way our community changes. So as we continue to walk, I'm not going to be the one to change this community. The mayor's not going to be the one to change this community. But we all together playing our part is going to be what it takes to change our community.